it's Diana. A lot of people have been asking me about the Obalon procedure. I'm only 2 days out. Friday morning I go in to swallow my first Obalon balloon, which will expand into my stomach, inflated with gas. And people keep asking me questions like, how big is this balloon? So I wanted to kind of give an overview from what I have learned from the dietitian. Again, I kind of preface it by saying, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical expert, I'm just simply a consumer who are a patient that's about to undergo this procedure. So I'm going to share the information the best I have learned with you for someone else who may be considering this option. So first of all, let's take a look at the average size of your stomach. So I asked, like, how big is my stomach, or what's the average size of the stomach? And the dietitian said, your stomach is on average about the size of a 32-ounce cup, like a Sonic cup, or in my case, the Weight Watchers water cup from way back. One of those mini filled attempts. So, all right, so I have 32 ounces of water here, and then each balloon is 8.6 ounces, which is about the size of a balloon. I mean, of an orange. See, I've got balloon in my mind. So, all right, so 8.6 ounces, 32 ounces. Now, you know that's gonna spill, so I brought in a pitcher just to kind of demonstrate this, what it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna pour my 32 ounces of water inside this larger pitcher just for the sake of putting the oranges in. All right, so on Friday, I will swallow a capsule that will then be expanded, like I mentioned, with gas, and it will be about 8.6 ounces. And this is gonna splash. Okay, so all right. So this is what it's gonna look like inside my stomach after Friday. So how much room do I have left in my stomach after Friday with one balloon? I asked, the answer was, after one balloon, my stomach will be the size or have the capacity of 23.4 ounces. That's after one balloon. So the stomach capacity gets smaller and smaller. The idea is obviously you'll feel fuller, longer, quicker, and hopefully you'll eat less and you'll relearn how to eat. This is not an easy way out. This is a tool to help me over a 6-month period with social support groups, as well as led by a psychologist, meeting with a dietitian, and following a very strict diet. So this is one balloon, and again, after Friday, my stomach will be able to hold 23.4 ounces. So after 2 weeks, if all goes well, I'll have the second balloon, again, 8.6 ounces. As you can see, the water has risen. So I'm gonna pour a little bit out just because I don't wanna make a big mess. But I want you all to see all 3 balloons in the water. All right, so you got 2 here. And then after about a month, or they have to be at least 2 weeks apart, typically they say balloon number 2 after 2 weeks, and then wait a month, and then the third balloon. So again, another 8.6 ounces. As you can see, it won't even fit in all of that. So after balloon 2, the size of your stomach after the second balloon is placed is 14.8 ounces, which is less than this water bottle. This is 16 ounces. So the stomach capacity after the second balloon, 14.8 ounces, again, less than this water bottle. So after balloon number 3, your stomach's very crowded, you're eating less, 600 to 800 calories per day, and after 3 balloons, your stomach is about the size of 6.2 ounces, and I don't really know what 6.2 ounces is, so I got a measuring cup. So here we are. This is about 6.2 ounces, which is about 2/3 or 3/4 of a cup. So that'll be the stomach size of how much food I can hold after all 3 balloons are in place. The balloons stay in place for a period of 6 months from the time of the first balloon, and then they are deflated and removed after 6 months. The hope is that during that 6 months, you have used this tool to be able to relearn how to eat. Really, the part that I'm most interested in is the psychology side of things. Like, I know when I was a baby, my mom used to joke that she used to feed me Coke in a bottle. Like, I'm not knocking my mom by any means. I mean, she did the best she could, and I was addicted. So I've always been addicted to Cokes. I'm a sugar addict. And back to the balloons. One balloon reduces the size of your stomach to about 23.4 ounces. 2 balloons reduces the size of your stomach to about 14.8 ounces. That's a little bit less than this water bottle, which is 16 ounces. So a little bit less than this is after 2 balloons. Now after 3 balloons, the capacity of my stomach will be 6.2 ounces, and I went ahead and measured that out here in the measuring cup. So that will be the capacity of my stomach after all 3 balloons are placed. Again, it's just a tool, it's non-surgical, and a lot of people have said, well, if you're gonna go to this much trouble, why not just do the gastric sleeve or the gastric bypass? I think those are all great tools. So for those who do choose to do the gastric sleeve, that reduces the size of your stomach. Again, that's a surgery option, but it reduces the size of your stomach till about 3 ounces. Again, I'm not a medical expert. This is just what the dietitian told me, which is about 3 shot glasses. That's about the size of the stomach with the gastric sleeve. Obviously, you will lose a lot of weight really fast with the gastric sleeve. My weight loss will probably be a lot slower. If you have the gastric bypass, your stomach is reduced to the size of a ½ ounce, which is about the size of your thumb. So again, those are your stomach sizes for gastric sleeve, gastric bypass, and the Obalon balloon, which is a series of 3 balloons weighing 8.6 ounces each, inserted by swallowing a pill that stay in your stomach for about 6 months. What appealed to me most about this is that it is non-surgical. It is for people with a BMI between 30 and 40. My BMI is 32. It's for people who want to lose between like 30 and 50 pounds. So my goal is to lose between 30 and 50 pounds over a 6-month period. But the problem is my stomach, or I guess it's not a problem, but my stomach will return to its normal size after the 6 months, which means the 6 months of really changing my eating habits hopefully will be carried over, and I'll have a whole new lease on life on how I look at food, and hopefully a trimmer waistline. So I'm Diana G. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll tell others to follow along, and please leave your tips and everything. I'm learning a lot, so whatever I can learn from you, I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.